What's up, guys? We're back. We got a little special, something different. You already know.
Welcome to the Thai Bros Halloween special.
And
yeah,
let me talk.
Keep
All
going,
right.
my
So
bro.
basically, I don't know if you guys heard of BuzzFeed Unsolved. This is gonna be kind of like it. What we're
Yes.
gonna do, he's gonna read me a story that I haven't heard. Scary story, of course.
Well, not just him. I'm gonna read you guys too.
And I'm just gonna talk about it.
He's gonna try to guess if it's real or fake first.
I'm not one to get scared from scary stories.
So I'm gonna be the narrator.
Without further ado, get on with it. Just get on with it.
Okay, here we go. This story is about Clarita Villanueva, who is considered one of the most legit cases of demonic possession in modern history. Here we
Demonic
go.
possession, eh?
Yeah, very happy and good themed story. All right, Clarita Villanueva, a young Filipino girl, had known a life of tragedy.
Ooh,
She-
Filipino. Oh, sorry.
God damn it! She did not remember her father. Her mother made money out of witchcraft and fortune-telling. The girl was brought up watching her mother holding seances, communicating with the dead, and using clairvoyance to predict to people what they could expect in the future. Her mother took money from people for her services and then laughed at them behind their backs. To her, it was all just a game, a means of making a living by duping unsuspecting and gullible people.
The hell? So her mom was a demonic.
Yeah, I guess you could say it kind of like set her up for...
Weird. Like she was scamming the people with seances?
Yeah. Anyway, when Clarita was 12 years old, her mother passed away. At 18, she moved to Manila with her boyfriend, only to find out that he was already married to someone else. So she began working as a club dancer.
Whoa, what the hell?
I know, what a turn of events.
She got duped.
Pretty much. The big city was her hiding place, a center of money and vice for her business. One morning, at 2 a.m. on the streets of downtown Manila, Clarita was walking home after watching a late-night movie. Police saw her and arrested her for prostitution. The policeman called for a vehicle, and Clarita was taken into the ancient Bilibid prison.
Wait.
What?
Why was she in prison?
Because, prostitution is actually illegal.
Really?
Yeah, how do you not know that?
Oh, I thought it was like a job.
You are so smart. Bilibid had been a prison for over 300 years. It was built by the Spanish and used by the Americans, the Filipinos, as well as the Japanese, as a prison and place of torment. 2 days after Clarita was incarcerated, there struck the strangest phenomenon to ever hit Bilibid prison in its 300-year history.
Wait, sorry.
Okay.
Fun fact, we went there.
I actually went there too in high school. Fun time.
Huh, so that was 300 years old.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real with you, I felt nothing funky going on there.
Alright, well, congratulations. May I keep going? On May 9th, 1953, Clarita and the rest of the inmates were disturbed by pebbles being pelted into the cell. When she was about to sleep, she saw an entity she referred to as the Thing, perched on a beam. She claimed there were two of them, a huge monster-like spirit as well as a smaller one. They both jumped onto Clarita and sunk their fangs and teeth deep into her flesh, making deep indentations. They would bite her neck, back, legs, and arms simultaneously. Blood flowed, mostly underneath her skin, from the bites. The 18-year-old girl screamed in horror and fainted.
Wow, deep, eh?
Yes.
How'd she not die?
Well, I wouldn't know.
You'd think that, like, getting,
You would.
in your neck, like...
You would definitely think that. However, there is more to the story.
Alright, bro, I'm just getting a little bit, suspect. It's acting kind of sus right here. Clarita,
Alright, man.
Villanueva, kind of sus.
The guards and medics heard the commotion and came running to the women's division of the prison. The girl was taken to the prison hospital for observation and treatment, where all the doctors declared that they had never seen anything like it. These strange demonic bitings began to occur daily, baffling all who saw it. Dr. Mariano Lara, the chief medical examiner at the prison, appealed for help through the media and permitted many to view this strange phenomenon. Filipino, Chinese, and American doctors, university professors, and other professionals were called in to analyze the situation.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's like an entourage.
He's got a little posse going on here.
Yeah, dude.
Dr. Posse. I mean, how many years between all of them, like
I
30
know.
years? That's not a lot.
A little bit on the low side.
Maybe like a millennia. Wait,
Yeah.
what's 100? Century? A century between all those.
You are clearly
doctors.
a bright student. After 3 weeks of torture, a radio reporter came to Bilibid and taped a session while the doctors were violently struggling with Clarita. The reporter immediately released his story on a local radio station, just after the 10 o'clock news. The news media soon caught wind of the occurrence and set out more reporters to investigate. The newspapers, radio stations, and magazines found it their kind of story and began to publicize it.
The heck?
Yo, man, whatever sells,
yeah,
right?
that's hella disrespectful. And first of all, why like 3 weeks later? Why not like a week later? Of, like-
Yeah, I don't know, man. 1950s is a weird time.
so they're just like, oh, 1 week, nah. 2 weeks, nah. You know, it's just,
you gotta wait for the third week, you know?
No, but like, come on, the doctors, they're all just like, just give her a couple of days, you know. By a couple of days, I mean 3 weeks. Let it fester, you know. What if there's infection there? She got rabies, dude.
Well, then that's on them. Even the cartoonists were soon drawing pictures of the entities from Clarita's descriptions as the bitings continued day by day. The UPI and other world news services began to report the phenomenon worldwide. This incident made the front page of many newspapers: Switzerland, France, Germany, England, Canada, and even the United States. Dr. Manuel Ramos came to the prison to interview Clarita. He was a skeptic and accused her of putting on an act in order only to gain publicity. When he confronted her, Clarita gazed at him and very slowly said, "You will die." He didn't feel anything at the moment, but on the same hour the next day, the doctor's heart just stopped and he passed away. Fear struck the city when that news was spread about. The girl was not only a harlot, they said, she was also a witch who could speak curses upon human beings and they would die.
What you call those like magicians? They're just like,
A witch, like I just said?
no, like, appear! And then they appear.
A witch! A similar situation happened to the chief prison officer, Captain Ganibi, who was also Clarita's custodian. The chief jailer had a confrontation with the girl. He had kicked her for something she had done wrong while rebelling against him. The day after Dr. Ramos died, she asked the captain for the small crucifix she often wore. The captain didn't know where the cross was. "It's in your pocket," Clarita said. The captain was stunned to find it and handed it back to her. Clarita looked at the jailer in cold, inhuman hate and uttered, "You will die." Within 4 days, the man was dead and buried, the second person to fall victim to her curse. There is more significance to the crucifix, but more on that later.
There's always a crucifix whenever demonic things happen.
Gotta be, man. It's on theme, you know?
Ah,
It's in the-
sus. Clarita's acting hella sus right now.
So what, you think this is a fake story?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's a little... It's a
Well,
little too
it's-
coincidental for my liking, and
Oh, well, good for you.
she's acting like she's David Blaine up in here. You know, just what's behind your ear, and just like she pulls a quarter,
Oh,
but
congrats.
the quarter is like cross-shaped.
Well, it was actually in his pocket.
What if that guy is just? What if it's the wrong cross?
Are you done criticizing the magic skills of Clarita?
Imagine if she just says like, "Look in your pocket," and then he pulls out his pocket like, I don't feel anything there. Pulls out like a paper clip and lint. Just a little lint. He's like,
Well, some
Wow.
magician you are. She's like, nope, you get to die because you hate my magician skills. Let us continue. Dr. Lara and his medical staff were deeply concerned. They had a prisoner who certainly was not crazy, but who was being wildly attacked by unseen entities and being bitten deeply on all parts of her body by creatures no one else could see. They were afraid that this thing could kill them as well, as it had the 2 others who dared cross it. It was their responsibility to do something for the girl, yet they had no earthly idea what to do about the situation. It was beyond their medical knowledge.
wow, some doctor. They can't handle a couple of bites on the neck.
You mean like a hickey?
No, because that would be a suck.
Well, I mean, who are you to decide if a hickey should be a
Well,
suck or
so
a
you
bite?
so you're telling me you can't determine what a hickey and a bite is.
We have
There we
children
go.
watching us.
You're the one who brought it up, bro.
Who were these alien entities? The large one, Clarita said, was a monster in size. He was black and very hairy.
Listen, she could have used any other description, but she used hairy. Black and hairy. That doesn't even give anything about, like, the build of the man, the body frame. He's just like, yeah, black and hairy. She's not like, Limbs the length of the two, like, lampposts. Fingers, like,
You expected...
fingers that have claws. You know, like, come on.
Well, there is more, so please
There's
do
no
listen.
description.
He had fangs that came down on each side of his mouth, plus a set of buck teeth all the way around. The doctors verified her description by the teeth marks on her body. Buck teeth solid all the way around the bite, rather than sharp teeth in the front.
It's like a kid with baby teeth just biting you.
Like a beaver vampire.
And it's like this. I stand corrected. She did give a good
Yes.
an apt
So now,
description.
so now you know what to wait. The smaller entity was almost like a dwarf. He would climb up her body to bite her upper torso. Both of these spirits liked to bite her where there was a lot of flesh, like the back of her leg, the back of her neck, the fleshy part of her upper arms. They would bite deep into her, leaving ugly, painful bruises. Dr. Lara and his assistants called in all sorts of observers, medical doctors, surgeons, psychiatrists, psychiatrists, and professors from the Far East University and the University of Santo Tomas. They claimed they saw bite marks appear out of nowhere on Clarita's arms. Dr. Lara also described the bite marks as otherworldly because they were too large and round and seemed to have been made by molars. No one had ever witnessed such strange and demonic behavior, nor did they know any solution to the problem.
Alright, can I just tell you, every doctor's got a posse now. This Lara dude's got a posse. The other
Apparently
guy's
so.
got a posse.
I mean, when they got a situation this big, this ain't your normal swine flu. You know, he's got to have his squad with him.
Yeah, a special case of molar bites.
They all wondered who would be the next victim of her curse. Dr. Lara and his staff sent out word globally.
Sorry, wait, can I just drink water?
Please, please. You want a snack while we're at it?
Kinda ate dinner already.
Good for you. Dr. Lara and his staff sent out word globally. Come and help us. Please help us. In the end, hopelessness urged them to finally resort to exorcism. Reverend Lester Sumrall heeded the call. Because I was a foreigner in the Philippines, I went to the mayor's office and asked permission to see Clarita. He granted me his permission, but warned me that several people had already been injured by the girl, and that 2 had been cursed and were dead. I went with the understanding that I would not sue the government if I was hurt, and that I would not complain if mistreated. When I arrived at the prison, the head doctor of 6 physicians, Dr. Lara, was skeptical of this foreign minister, but he finally permitted me to see the girl. Clarita was brought into a special room where the Reverend was waiting with a large group of news reporters, foreign members of the press, university professors, and medical doctors who had been invited by Dr. Lara.
Even the Reverend's got a posse. He's like, come all to the Clarita Exorcism Emporium. He brought reporters to an exorcism.
Yo, maybe he just wants to
wants to make a
improve his street cred.
He wants to make a quick buck out of that.
No, he just wants to boost his street cred so, the other people who need exorcism will come to him.
Maybe he just wants to get that clout. 1950s. I mean, I wasn't born there, obviously.
It was
but
a hard time.
It was a time of popularity, probably.
If you don't got a posse, who are you? When Clarita entered the room to meet Reverend Sumrall, she screamed violently and yelled, "I hate you."
Okay.
Alright,
Alright, a piece of shit.
hey, that's no way to treat our bitch.
I know.
Carrying on, Clarita could only speak in Filipino, yet she was able to hurl all kinds of insults to Dr. Sumrall in fluent English. Remember that crucifix from earlier? Well, each time Pastor Sumrall prayed over her, she would kiss the crucifix and caress it in a strange manner. The pastor realized that the crucifix had an association with the evil spirits and had it removed promptly.
Pretty evil of Mr. Sumrall, hey?
Why would that be evil? He saw the connection and he dealt with it.
Okay. Understandable. Evil but smart. Continue.
Clarita, I have come to deliver you from the power of these devils in the name of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, said Dr. Sumrall. Suddenly, Clarita became angry and screamed, "No, no, they will kill me." Then she fainted. On the second day, the battle resumed. Dr. Sumrall declared, "In the name of Jesus Christ, I bind every power of the devil and command you to be free from this moment, in Jesus' name." The exorcism continued for a 3rd day, and when it finally succeeded, Clarita went into a deep coma.
Damn.
Talk about a handful.
I wonder how it feels to be
Kind of
exorcised.
heavy in here.
Really? I
Yeah.
wonder how it feels to be exorcised. Yeah, wait, how come this one lasted pretty long, pretty short? You know the other one, Exorcism of Annalise Michelle?
Sure.
Yeah, how come that one lasted like 14 million years and this one is like 3 days?
I don't know, man. You want to ask them personally?
How long did Exorcism last?
I don't know. Disney, do you know?
Yeah, do you know? Dog. She's just chilling. Carry on with your story.
She don't know. Authorities laid her on the table. They tried to open her clutched hands, and behold, she appeared to be holding a few strands of coarse black hair. Dr. Lara took the sample, and upon inspection, he realized it wasn't human. It remains an unsolved phenomenon to this date.
What, the hair?
Yeah, the hair.
Well, it could have just been like a dog's hair.
A dog's hair.
It wasn't human.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have had a dog inside the room with them.
What a monkey hair.
They just like casually, just like
Got a monkey.
have a monkey sitting
chilling.
nearby.
A lot of animals have hair.
That is true, but so did the demon, according to Clarita.
Yeah, black and hairy. I see that.
Yeah, very black and hairy. So this is some of the remnants of that.
Possibly.
What do you mean possibly? What else could it be?
Soil.
Soil. Soil.
Soil.
Yeah, this is some nice soil on your head.
But it wasn't human.
I'm baffled by your logic. Let's let me finish the story.
Alright.
Not long after, Clarita was transferred to a welfare facility and was soon released. She went back to the province, got married, and had her own family. The demons never returned to this day. And that is the story of Clarita Villanueva.
Huh.
That is so scary.
How did demons get out of her?
I mean, were you not just listening to my last...
No, but like exorcism, obviously, but like you just say a couple of... I compel you to like get out of her, you know.
I mean, that's how the pastor did it, apparently.
Is this even real?
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about that. It is real. Like, these are actual real people. The doctors, the reverend.
Oh, so it did happen.
Well, I mean, that's up to you if you believe that there's such a thing as demons. But I believe that happened. I don't want that shit happening to me.
No, but I'm just saying, like, this is a true story.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight? Because I know I will.
I don't think I will. I'm just chilling. I think I'll be sleeping like a baby tonight.
Well,
Have a couple of good dreams, you know?
Don't be surprised if I come into your room and start cuddling you in the middle of the night. Alright, well, that is our Halloween special. Let us know in the comments below if you got spooked by the story or if you're on this kid's side.
That was a Ty Brothers Halloween special, narrated by Matthew Ty.
Alright,
Yeah,
guys.
but seriously, that was the end of this video.
Yes.
Halloween special. Let us
Yeah.
know if you liked it.
Don't forget to drop a like
Leave a comment down below.
and subscribe for more videos. Not like this, because obviously this is like a special video, but like funny videos.
I get the point. Yeah, so for more videos of us in general,
Yeah.
subscribe.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.